Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lewis Driver will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping in, Oliver Rivera. He will lead this one off today.
Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's popped up. McNeil waits on it. One down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now batting, Tino Veras. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Veras, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you deal with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A pause and the 0-2, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. George Trejo, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding in, Kevin Mendoza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, the center fielder, Kevin Mendoza.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Trejo, a right-hander going 6'5". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a cutter, and a changeup. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in, Brian Medeiros. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
1 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Lynn ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Line to the right side. Rivera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
That ball's foul.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Nope.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Brock Holt now with a full count.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
3-2 pitch. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
Digging in, Gorky Hernandez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1.
1 strike.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Runner, he's going.
Into the box, Zue Lin. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And he misses there. 1-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. The Paw Sox are out in front, 1-0. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Holt is up with it.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Now to the plate, Greg Thompson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Holt ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Sean Lintner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Johnny Pena, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Lintner at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now. Ahmed Rosario would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three balls, no strikes. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 3-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Fouled off. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Standing in, Julio Castro. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Julio Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that.
Now
if you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Oliver Rivera. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in, Tino Veras. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. McNeil has a play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Pawtucket's out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Castro on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting now, the designated hitter, Cecil Ballard.
Ready now, Cecil Ballard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ballard has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Mendoza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Rosario over at second. Ballard at first with no outs. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Into the box, Brian Medeiros, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 on its way. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. First and second here with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Has a look, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Striding in once again, Greg Thompson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate, and that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. 3 runs already home here. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
2 out here and a runner at second. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Syracuse is out in front, 3-1. Digging in now, Steve Pearce. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pena is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Brock Holt.
Digging in, Brock Holt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Into the box now, Sean Lintner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Johnny Pena, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes on 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castro is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch, he's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2, full count.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. Strike 3. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. So digging in now, Gorky Hernandez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping up now, Zue Lin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a throw over. Here's the first pitch to him. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings. But interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Julio Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And that's too high, ball 2.
No strike.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, right fielder, Oliver.
Digging in once again, Oliver Rivera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead it 3-1. So coming to the plate, Cecil Ballard. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Cecil Ballard.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Devers is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Mendoza.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Mendoza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws.
Ryan.
One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Brian Medeiros. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
On its way is pitch number 75. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. Mendoza leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Hector Velasquez is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Hector Velasquez.
Jeff McNeil will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First offering on its way. Grounded to first. There's one. On to first, not in time, as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Greg Thompson. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Sean Lintner, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Softly hit to short. Lynn is there. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Tino Veras, and he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 2-1 on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Now batting, the first baseman, Steve Pierce.
Ready for another shot now, Steve Pierce. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pierce stands at first with one out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball right side. He's got it to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Brock Holt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Hernandez.
Into the box, Gorkys Hernandez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able to keep his.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Pena. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Settling in now, Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 hit out towards second. Holt comes up with it over to the first baseman Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cecil Ballard.
Ready for another chance, Cecil Ballard. He's set, and the pitch hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Mendoza.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Mendoza. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Ballard is off of first with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Medeiros just to the left of the mound. 1 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Zue Lin.
Now at the plate, Zue Lin. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping in now, Julio Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The payoff pitch one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7-inning stretch.
So striding in,
Leading
Brian
off
Medeiros.
For the Mets, the third baseman, Brian Medeiros.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Line towards center field. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now
He
batting,
got that one pretty
number
good.
6.
It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bullet back up the middle. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Nimmo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep,
He'll
that's
start
all
him
went
here
out.
with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone.
Your
Angel
attention, please.
Zavala will come
Now
on in
pitching for the
relief
Mets,
as he'll make his second
number
appearance of the
26,
season so far.
Angel Zavala.
Ready once again,
Leading off for
Oliver
Pawtucket,
Rivera. He'll
the
have
right
a new
fielder.
pitcher waiting for him as we
Oliver
begin their half of the 8th.
Rivera.
Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tino Veras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So stepping in, Steve Pearce. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pena is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Syracuse is out in front 6-1. Ryan Weber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 73, Ryan Weber.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Thompson.
Leading off for the Mets, the first baseman, Greg
First offering on its way.
Thompson.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And there's ball 1.
Look out, 1-1. The 1-1 home.
takes this the other way to right. Rivera is there to put it away for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Sean Lintner, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. One and two now. Devers trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. High chopper over to the right side. Barehanded at his knees. Touché, sir.
The left fielder, number 29, Johnny Pena.
At the plate, Johnny Pena. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Castro racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Hector Santiago comes on
now
from the pen, hoping to finish this one off
number
here 46. In the top of the 9th.
Hector Santiago.
Stepping up to the plate, Brock Holt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gorky Hernandez.
Now in the box, Gorky Hernandez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Holt on at first. Nobody out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
No, that's
3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Striding into the box, Blake Swihart. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Santiago is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Zue Lin, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
From the stretch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Number 30, Julio
Into the box, Julio Castro. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Mendoza is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-2, the final total today. The Syracuse Mets led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lewis Driver earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.